does it happen in my psychic sessions? And what does it happen afterwards? When you see in the psychic sessions what's happening around you, instead of you, of your inner child, what your patterns are, that's what it's going to happen. And I will see if you're able to move, physically move. Let's go say if you want to move out of the house or the job. The job would be based on your patterns and codes instead of you, would be the most applicable at this present time. But let's go say you say to me, Elna, I want to have 40k months. How to achieve that, what to do, how to change the money coding on inside of yourself. Your life is in turmoil. What to do, why, where to start off. You can't start off with the toxic positivity and keep saying, I'll be fearless, I'll be doing this, I'm enough, I'm blah, 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 because you don't believe into it. Heal, complete you and work on yourself and get to know who you truly are, to be able to move forward. You can't move forward with the toxic positivity and keep surrounding yourself with keep moving. You're not a mountain, you're not a tree. Keep moving. If you don't believe it, why you are moving, what is a goal that you want to achieve, how are you working on a goal, how you're going to win a lottery ticket when you don't buy the lottery ticket, how you are going to believe that you can hold the frequency of that money. The same as how I say, if you watch my YouTube video channel, would you date yourself? Men come up and say to me, I want an independent woman, I want an empowered woman, I want all of this, we sound so good on a paper. And I said, what are you of that instead of yourself? What qualities are you holding for her? Would you date yourself? The same as you want this job, you want this position, you want X, Y, and Z. But how are you holding frequency for it? You want to be there, but there are steps beforehand. And the steps are not avoid, fakely put a band-aids on it, and we're just going to hope for the best because psychic told me to it. I'm going to get this. And then you will say psychic was wrong. She didn't tell me. She told me something wrong. And if you look at my testimonials of my clients, what do they say? I'm right, because the results speaks. I work with those clients to get to that point. For them, what they wanted to do too. I see clearly on them timeline, particular things are positive or particular things are possible for them to happen. And I tell them it's possible, but how to achieve that? What's going to happen, and why is it particularly your partner wants to go and move to this country or whatever? It's because X, Y, and Z. So work with it. You two are in relationships, how to work towards it. And if you are single and by yourself, and you have to just then work on yourself, and then you know exactly what is it that you want and you don't want. I teach you about a man, dating, and women too, what it is they're doing, how to hold them, how to do things in marriage relationship. Communication is number one, knowing each other. And this is where I tune into it and see it particular. What issues, what, mother wounding, father wounding, what is it that you have got inside of yourself? And it's specifically down to you. It's not cookie cutter. It's, and then, I say at what age something happened. And why, and how to work with that. Because nobody is perfect. And if we know what we have got, then we can work with it. But if we don't know, then we are just constantly tapping in the dark, and getting lost and saying, this is not helping, this is not helping. There's so much available information out there on Google. Of course there is. But to see exactly what it is about you or about your partner, about your job, and if you look at, again, my testimonials, what do people say? I'm so correct. I get it to the point. I get real. I don't sugarcoat. Nothing. That's not my job. I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat nothing. You want to see the results? This is how you see the results. The results involve work, and it's involved not just saying, hi, everything's so good. If it's so good, you would not need to see me. If it's so good, you would not be exploring potentially, it's my fish in a pond. You wouldn't be looking for the answers. Looking for the answers because then you're looking for who can help you. But if you're waiting for somebody to do a magical wand over your life and say, everything will be so good, it will be perfect, go home and sit and nothing, you don't have to do anything, they're lying to you. They're absolutely selling you a story. And if you're waiting for someone else to do that, you are not prepared to do the work until you don't come to the bottom. And then you will say, I'm so ready, I had enough, and I'm so ready.